Hey everyone, of course everyone knows my name is Demetrius Bennett. I'm the office manager here at Globe Life Liberty National. And the purpose of this speech is to kind of inform the audience about the difference between just writing a whole bunch of applications and then actually writing, good applications. We've shifted a lot economically throughout just the time I've been here. I've only been here 3 months. And in that time period, we have actually shifted from, as you can see on this chart here, $20,000 in lost AP chargebacks back in April, and then we were down in May to only 10,000, which is basically half. And then in lapses over the course of May, we actually had 17,500, and we got down to about $12,000 since I've been quality manager here. So that's a very major improvement on things. So I just wanted to commend everybody about that. That's wonderful, absolutely great news, and it really shows the difference between counting quality and just simply quantity. So I'm gonna address 3 points here. Thank you. Address 3 points here. The damage incurred, by writing poor business, the difference quality business actually makes now and in the future, and the key strategies for retaining customers in the insurance industry. Of course, as you all know, like I said, I'm rewinding. I started here as an office manager, and initially I was quite impressed by the many agents that were here. At that point, I knew nothing about insurance whatsoever. But by April, I had actually obtained my temporary license, so I was beginning to know a little bit more about it, thanks to Mr. Reese. And I started working on quality. And by mid-April, I saw a report that came back to my email that was saying there was $20,000 in chargebacks. I was like, wow, that is really crazy. And a lot of it was because people weren't completing their QAC calls. There were insufficient funds, and a lot of people were just canceling basically immediately right after they got the policy. And our team got right away on it, like getting rid of all of those bad business and conserving the people that were left behind. So I want to say that was in May. We conserved about 3,000, just me and Mr. Reese only in 1 week. We conserved about $3,000 worth of business. So that was a huge accomplishment. And we did reduce the chargebacks, as I said earlier, down to 10,000. So as of today, it looks like we got a pretty good team going, but there's still over about 40,000 in AP that needs to be conserved. I have that list on my desk, and it will be passed out shortly. So keep writing concrete and smart business. And let's see here. And keep working on it. Also, I want to reiterate the benefits of writing good business in the first place, obviously, because it's better not to just backtrack your steps. You need to be writing a good business in the first place. According to America's professor, agents make between $26,000 to $100,000 a year. So it's basically pretty much how much hard work you put into it. That's what the insurance company is all about. That's what our industry is all about. What's more, even if the initial payment goes through, retention is still important because agents rely on renewals. That's cited in on the Liberty National website. You can see that all over. We don't get a retirement here. So it's very important to be able to retain clients to get those renewals in the future. And it also affects your persistency scores when bad business comes through. That's why it's so important not to let it come through. You want to have a good solid clientele. Let's see here. And also, let's see here. Oh yeah, that's another point I was wanting to make. Some people are so good at writing business. I know I'm not going to call any names, but some people are so good, I don't even have to check as quality manager. I already know their application is good to go and good to be sent up. And the sooner that I know that your application is a good application, the sooner you're gonna get paid. And I don't like trialing people's stuff. So obviously I try to make the process as quick and swift as possible to get those applications on out there. So I'm going to point out a few key points on how to write good business. Let's see here. Being mindful of your client's ability to pay over just simply their needs. I've been out in the field a few times and I've seen where a lot of people cannot quite afford as much as they actually need. So in those cases, I'm reminded of a guy in West Point. We actually told him, get what you can right now and then lose a little weight later, and you might be able to get a better policy with a better rating, because he was rated higher because of his height and weight. And that's another point that I'm going to make. According to Stat News, 1 in 3 people in the U.S. are obese. So obviously you're going to come across a lot of people with health issues, height and weight issues, and 40% of the people in Mississippi are obese. So obviously that's going to be a major thing here in the state of Mississippi. And also be very candid with those clients. I know a man, once again in West Point, that we told him he was going to be rated higher, but he, for whatever reason, he was a little shocked. So be very candid with them about those ratings, so it comes as no surprise to them when their policy is rated a little bit higher. And all of those tips will indeed help to improve your clientele and your base. So we went over quite a few points here. We covered the dangers of forsaking quality. We also covered how we shifted to a better team here, which are the result of you guys, and how good business is important for retirement. And you want to keep that clientele firm and paying, and you want those residuals. It's very important. So keep the business honest and precise, and provide quality support for clients after the sale. Our relationship with the client does not end after our sale. We want to continue that relationship with them. Follow up and conserve as much as possible, because that's crucial to the success of our company. So thank y'all for y'all's time, and I hope you took away quite a few things from that. If you would go to the last slide, please, I would appreciate it. The very last slide. Keep going. All right. Thank you.